I'm too violent.
All right.
Wait a minute, I'm trying to find a link.
What you need a link? It's at the bottom.
No, you want them to come on the panel?
No. I'm saying
Okay,
you talking about the link for the show.
yes, on YouTube.
Oh, it's my YouTube.
We're live, right?
We are live right now, yes.
Oh my! Why you ain't say nothing? I don't see it. Let me see.
Uh,
I don't see you. Oh, there it is.
we're definitely live on YouTube.
Why you ain't say nothing?
We are live. Listen,
That's
y'all
crazy.
already know what it is. I felt like jumping on tonight because, every so often I'll do one of these when I have some really good people on here. First of all, ladies first. Listen,
No,
if y'all know, no, you gotta come live, goddamn it.
I'm.
If y'all know,
I'm stuck
if
in my
y'all
feet.
know Big Smash, y'all know that I am probably the king of collabs.
Oh
I
my
did a
god.
lot of collabs with this young lady right here, one of my favorite people. You know, podcast extraordinaire. We got Pretty Red, Miss Ty in the building. What up? It's been a while. It's been a
Hey,
while.
everybody. Hi,
Introduce yourself one time for the good people.
I'm Patty Red, the host of Red Lipstick Vibes podcast on YouTube and Twitch, Rumble, Locals, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. And what's the other thing? Amazon, Pandora, Spotify, everywhere.
In other words, what she really trying to say is she a big deal. God damn it. All right. And then y'all know I don't go too far. We had my brother on here earlier this season. He caught a lot of flack for a comment he made.
Don't
You
I
know,
always?
Uh-oh.
so tonight, listen, this is a continuation of a series that I've been doing. We did the resume, we did the application, and now we're doing the interview. All right. Now, what am I talking about exactly? We're talking about dating. We're talking about hiring for love. That's the name of the series. All right. The interview. Now, the interview is like the first date. You done got past the meat and potatoes. Now you're getting into the big shit. So, Miss Ty,
Yes.
what is if someone is approaching you, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking for when they're sitting across from you? Y'all done been on the phone, y'all done talked, y'all done had, you know, the vibe, the conversation. Now that y'all are face to face, first date. First of all, do you have a successful first date interview story or no? What's a successful first date to you?
What do you mean by successful? I mean, all my first dates are successful. Like, I mean, what do you mean? Like a,
That can't be.
I don't have a bad. I never had a bad first date. So is that what you're talking?
So all your first dates, all your dates went fine. They were good enough for a
Yeah.
second date. Kendrick, what up? They were good enough for a second date?
Hmm. Yeah.
Interesting. Bro, talk to me. First date. What is a first date like for you, man? I know this finna be some wild shit. You believe in first dates? You believe in
I mean,
before you got married? What was
it's
what was
been a,
first dates like for you?
I can tell you this, it's been a while, but for me, the first, all right, so first off, uh, punctuality was everything for me.
Hmm.
That was a big deal for me. So if I'm scooping you and you say, come by at 7:30, right?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing me, I'm gonna get there a little early.
Mm.
But at 7:30, I'm expecting we out. I don't want to hear. I'm still getting dressed. I'm still feeding the kids. I don't want to hear none of that type of shit. That shit matters because time is money. I feel like if you doing this on the first date, you showing me who you is from the rip.
Mm-hmm.
Which I know a lot of dudes don't think about that type shit because they just think about getting some yamage. But I think about that. So that, or if you say I'm meeting you at the restaurant or bowling alley, wherever we going, you show up late. I'm thinking about that shit. That's just me. That could fuck the whole date up for me.
Okay. All right. So you can have a good resume. You can have a good application. But now it's time to put all that to the test. So if you tell me that you're funny, tell me a joke. I wanna see firsthand. You know what I'm saying? If you tell me you got experience with this, this, and this, then I'm going to pull that card. My thing has always been, like you said, being on time is everything. But I'm gonna tell you what I pay attention to. I pay attention how you talk to people, how you talk to the waiter. I pay attention how you talk to me. You know what I'm saying? I pay attention to those things because, again, first impressions are everything. You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. So
Right.
coming through the door on time is key. Dressing well is key. Depending on where we at, where we going, dressing well is key. How you carry yourself is key too. Because a lot of times we call that code switching, where you can be professional or you could be fun. Like it's a difference. Like first date, I believe, and I ain't gonna hold you. If I like you enough, we gonna have a good old time. I'm gonna make sure of that. But it takes two in that situation. You know what I'm saying? I don't. This is where you get to show me now. You did all that talking about who you are, what you about, how you move. Great. Now I want to see this in action. I want to see how this plays out. You know what I'm saying? Don't come in. You know, your body language is everything. You know, I am a real big person on body language. You know, are you interested in this date? Are you sitting here? Were you sitting there with your arms folded and slouching and paying attention to your phone? Listen, I'm big on that too. I'm big
Yeah.
on that too. Stay the fuck off your phone, straight up. All right, because I've been in situations where the phone got more attention than that person, and I learned a long time ago when you show up, you're showing up because you have interest in this person. You're trying to know this person. So all distractions should be off. Now, Miss Ty,
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you, what is some like key things again that you're looking for with whoever you dating? What comes off and says, "Hey, we talking, but now I actually want to be around you. I actually want to see what you about." What makes I treat this like a job, so applications matter. So what pulls them out the crowd and feel like, yeah, I wanna take you out. I want to be around you. Let's do something. What does it take? What type of things are you looking for? That gets you per se, that gets them the interview.
Well, I guess it'd be the conversation that we having, right? So it's like, do we share the same interest? are you interesting? Because some people can be boring, right? So, so like when we're talking, because sometimes we think that you can have like you have to be in front of somebody to feel chemistry, but sometimes you can feel that over the phone. Sometimes. So if we have that, because like sometimes when I'm talking to people, not necessarily like dating wise, but just in general, like you could talk to someone and you could feel like man, I feel like I know this person all my life because you have that kind of energy or chemistry with that person. So I think that's one of the main things. And if they're on the same page as me, like so. I always ask them like, what are you looking for, right? So like be honest. If you're looking for a friend with benefits, okay, next. So the honesty about exactly what they want and all that kind of stuff.
Now, hold on. Now, if he being honest and he telling you,
yeah,
that's what he looking for, you gonna next him?
Yeah, because that's not what I'm looking for.
He basically just told you why dudes ain't honest.
Well, no, you be honest. You no. Listen to what I'm saying. If I'm asking you what you're looking for, you're going to ask me what I'm looking for. And if those two things don't match, why are we trying to pursue something?
So you ain't never dealt with somebody and it totally went the opposite of what you expected, and you actually, you know what? I thought this was going to be a disaster, but you're actually decent. You're actually a decent person. You ain't never had that experience?
Depends on what are you talking about.
Like it came off like okay, for example, the dude, you said y'all ain't got nothing in common. But after sitting there and talking to this person, your mentality never changed. Like, you know what? I thought this was gonna be the last time I saw you, but something in that clicked that.
Well, for me, I'm different.
Okay.
I'm an energy girl, okay? Because I'm a whole witch. So if I peep something in you that's not,
So you under the one strike act. They not getting a follow-up interview.
Well, they can't get a follow-up interview if we're not vibing, we're not connecting. You know what I mean? Hey, brother.
I'm saying though, if Ro, you get what I'm saying. If you came in and you just knew this shit wasn't going no further than what it was, but something clicked. They said something, or they manners, or they asked the right questions. They treated this like, because when you're on a first date, you're supposed to ask questions too. You're supposed to.
On a first date, I like, how guys use, girls, they just be talking. I'm the opposite. I let the man do all the talking. I want to hear about you. I ask him the questions. So I get him to talk because I need to fill you up.
And listen, please stop asking them. Listen, stop asking them basic ass questions.
Oh no, I don't ask questions. I be asking all kinds of stuff.
You gotta expand more than what's your favorite color.
Nope, none of that.
You gotta expand past that. Like,
I mean, like, baby, tell me your hopes and dreams, baby. Okay. I want to know all that. I forget your favorite
you
color.
From New Orleans, the way you just said that shit.
I am.
yeah. But
tell me that. I don't want to know what's your favorite dish and all that. I don't want to know that.
Now, like you have to sell yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to sell yourself. I done been on first dates where they were amazing. And then it was like, all right, you gave me the best you had on this first one. We talked about everything under the sun. What we doing on this next one? Now the expectations is a little different because
yeah, it depends. Like I don't know. I think it depends though. Like say like you get somebody's number and then you talk to them on the phone for like weeks at a time before you go on the first date.
It's not an option.
No, I'm just saying, like, because some people do that. Like I know, like one of my
definitely not an option.
One of my friends, right? Like, so she got the guy's number. Well, he got her number, And so they would just you text back and forth a little bit for like a week or two before they actually went all out on the first date. So are you saying like as soon as you get the number, you're like, okay, let's go out tomorrow? Is that what you're saying?
I'm an energy person as well, and I can't really feel your energy on the phone. I didn't mind talking for a day or two, but if we
said a day or two,
yeah, once we reach 7, 8, 9 days and we ain't link and we ain't talking about linking, I'm kind of turned off.
I feel like you didn't talk about linking. I'm just saying, like, because you got work.
I get that.
You got kids. You got to get your schedule together. That's what I'm talking about. Like that in between time,
both at the same
supposed
time.
To be communicating. So you don't communicate with the person in between time. You actually going on a date.
Not really. I feel like a conversation or two lets you know if you want to actually link up with this person.
Yeah.
If you really if you want to see what it's about, y'all gonna link up. And I ain't talking about just linking the smash or nothing like that. Yeah. Y'all should want to be in each other's company to kind of feel each other's vibe.
So my question is, I got a question. So if I say, what today is what, Friday? Mm-hmm. So I say, okay, you say, Red, I want to take you out. And I'll say, well, I have this on the weekend. Let's link up on Tuesday. Mm-hmm. So you mean to tell me between now and Tuesday, you're not conversating with me?
Once or twice, maybe.
But that's what I'm talking about. You're still communicating. You're still communicating with me.
2 weeks. That's a long ass time.
I was just using it as an example. You don't.
Oh, I got you now.
My attention
is literally 2 weeks. I'm just saying, in between the time you actually go out on a date, you're like talking to each other.
I'm not even a phone person in general. So for me
either.
It's like we need to be linking soon so I can understand your energy. Because if your energy off when I meet you, I'm probably not gonna call you back.
Facts.
So when you meet that person, when you actually like talking to that person, like when you first meet that person, you haven't felt out their energy before you ask them for their number.
So everybody, you could be anybody over the phone.
No. When you met them,
yes, I'm feeling your energy right there. I have this incredible superpower that I get people to talk without even asking them to talk. Mm-hmm. So if you can't talk, if your energy is off, yeah, we just going, and I ain't going to say nothing. We just going to keep going normal business. Mm-hmm. And once we depart, 9 out of 10, you'll never hear from me again.
Now, what's good energy? What's good energy to y'all, though?
The way you talk, the way you act, your mannerisms, you know what I mean? Can you crack a joke? Are you willing to crack a joke? Can you take a fucking joke? Because I'm guaranteed to talk shit. You already know that. That's just me.
Facts.
That's what I do. So I'm gonna talk shit to you. Because I want to see how far I can go. You know what I mean? On day one, I'm gonna test the water. It is what it is.
Well, for me, energy is, my spirit activate the demons in people, so they tend to flee.
Ricky, what up, my boy?
They don't.
Okay.
Oh, they don't stay around long anyway.
You gotta explain that. Okay, we don't all explain all this later. You got to explain that. You said you bring the demons out of people. The red flags, is that what we're referring that to?
They just get uncomfortable.
Why? What the hell do you do?
Because their energies wasn't matching.
Because they like, energy vampires. Such as they can't be around me long because I'll aggravate them.
But you don't want to do that.
Yeah, I do. Because I don't. You don't want the wrong person attached to you, do you?
Yeah, but I don't think it's that they can't be around you because you suck.
No. Seriously, people can't be around me.
Okay, so they're sending their representative because that's essentially what the first date is. You're sending your representative.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So how long before you say, all right, I don't no longer want the representative. I want you to be you. Are you coming through the door with that energy? Like, I want you to be you from the door. Don't send me who you think I want you to be. Are you coming in?
I was good for shaking the representative off within 20, 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm. That's what I say. Activate the demons. You can't put on the mask.
We definitely bringing out the real you. I ain't talking to the representative but so long. I don't like being sold on shit. So don't sit here and try to sell me for 2 hours. We ain't doing that shit.
And the thing is, you're not gonna sit here for 2 hours talking about your ex.
Oh, that was
a red flag. That's a red flag.
I'm gonna tell you right now. It's one thing to be accountable for why shit didn't work out.
All your motherfucking kids. I ain't want to hear about neither one of them.
Oh my Lord. Okay.
Nah.
If you on the first date and all you talk about is your kids, that's who you are.
Yeah. I think the only time I've like addressed it is like when they ask, how many kids do you have, the age and all that kind of stuff. But to sit there
over the
and
phone,
go on a long diatribe about like your kids are kids, my baby this, my baby this, then you're actually right. You can see that their life is surrounded by their kids.
Yeah.
So
you
have to think about whether they have actual time for you. Their life is consumed by the kids. So I get that.
Nah, my thing is, okay, so I had Uncle Dolomite on here a couple weeks back. And he said one of the first things that he's asking is how many kids that a person has, because he needs to know if that's a match too. Because if you got a certain amount of kids, people are quick to turn that away, because when you deal with that woman or that man, you are dealing with them kids. You're gonna deal with them kids eventually.
It should be a question.
When I was single, I had one kid. If you told me anything more than one, it was a wrap for me.
I agree. Yeah.
Because I wasn't bringing on. I'm not Smash. I'm not bringing on a whole basketball squad.
Man got a whole basketball team, baby. Okay.
I'm bringing the kids to the interview. I don't know what y'all talking about. We all finna eat.
Oh no. I cannot.
The kids are my wingman. So we out here, God damn it.
Yeah, can you get the comment from over my face?
Oh, my bad. I got you. Yeah. If you spend too much time talking about your ex, blaming them,
that's a bad
thing. Just blaming them. Oh, it didn't work out because they did this and they did that. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. You got about 15 minutes. You got about 15 minutes to talk about why your past didn't work, because I'm going to ask that.
As soon as you start talking about that shit, I'm gonna instantly start switching the conversation.
Yeah. No, I want to know.
Especially if they don't take no accountability for anything in it. If it's all the other person's fault,
90% of the time, 90% of the time, as soon as people bring up their ex, they blaming everything on them. You was fucking perfect and all that shit.
Yeah, I want
to. Narcissist. They love saying that. He was a narcissist.
Yeah. Oh, that's a big word. They love that word. You know what I'm saying?
Try to control me. All that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm big on. Okay, so why didn't your past work? I want to know why you single. I want to know. Yeah. Now, if you're willing to tell me exactly what your part was, I'm listening.
Yeah.
But if you get to hollering out your ex this and your ex that, then I'm going to ask, okay, what happened with the ex before that?
Right.
Oh, they did. Okay, at this point, we've asked about 2 exes, and you have basically said you're perfect. You don't make mistakes. You did nothing wrong.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why you the problem?
Oh yeah, listen. I don't mind somebody coming off and saying that. Listen, I don't do this, do that, but I do this and I do that.
Yeah.
I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I'm looking for change. I'm looking for someone to bring that out of me. You hear it all the time. People will tell you, yeah, I fucked up. Some people will. But now, again, through the door, be honest. I like honesty.
Facts.
Tell me why we're here. Tell me why we're doing this. What is your real goal here? Don't tell me I'm looking for a relationship and you looking for help. I've seen it. I've seen where people will send their representative, oh, I'm looking for love and da-da-da-da. And then tomorrow they ask them for $350 for their phone bill. I've seen it. And then
that was another turn off for me. If you instantly looking for love, I wasn't fucking
instantly.
with that.
Like, if you instantly doing it, I get it. The purpose of dating is to find the person that you want, but not through the door. Not you moving in, you already getting the key to the crib, all that other shit. Not off back. No, we ain't doing that. And I think sometimes dating, listen, the hookup culture has really shifted dating in 2025. All right, because really nobody's really, I ain't gonna say nobody, but there are a lot of people out here who are not interested in going through the phases of dating because hooking up has become so easy. You know what I'm saying? It's become so easy. Like a lot of people are skipping levels. They're skipping it, which is why I started doing this series, because the interview, you are supposed to show out. You made it all the way here. You made it to this point. So you are supposed to show out. You're supposed to have a ball. You're supposed to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? The interview, both parties should be asking questions. All right. It's not a one-sided thing. It's not about, I'm just going to hear you. Now I want you to hear me too. Let's talk about it. Let's figure it out, because I want it to work, because nobody wants to waste their time, their money, their conversation, none of that, just to have to do it over again with the next person. I'm cool on that. I want to get it right this first time. So if I get it right this first time, then I ain't got to worry about it again. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to keep having to go after people, and keep spending money on dates and getting to re-know a person. Nobody has time for that. So the purpose of a first date is to figure out if y'all are going to be a match for a second and a third and a fourth and so on. All right. So you have to be honest with yourself. You know, it's a reason why we're here. So, Ro, let me ask you. Advice for anyone out here, man, on that has made it past, you know, they've applied themselves with their resume. Application was dope. The interview process. What tips would you give somebody on a first date, or not even a first date, just actually vibing and being around somebody? What advice would you give?
Believe who they are. Stop thinking that this ain't the real person. They'll change. They gonna be different. Believe that shit. If they show up late day one, this is how they live.
Facts.
9 out of 10 they're gonna be late for everything, and they don't care about nobody else's time but theirs. So don't think that come 3, 6, 7 months from now, they're gonna give a fuck about your time, because they showed you from the beginning it's all about them.
I agree. All right. Show me who you are through the door, and I'm gonna believe you. I don't believe that, you know, somebody starts off shitty and then they change because they falling for a person. I don't believe in that. I believe if you want this job, if you want this situation, this scenario, if you want to get to know me, put your best foot forward, because I'm gonna put my best foot forward 110% of the time, especially if I'm feeling you. If I'm not feeling you, I'm gonna tell you that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lead you on and ghost you afterwards and none of that. Like, nobody wants to be ghosted. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna let you know, yeah, this ain't gonna work. But you're a good person. Keep going. You're gonna find what you're looking for.
I ain't doing all that pep talk shit. That wasn't an option. Fuck out of here. Nah.
Listen, you gotta encourage people, man.
Nah. Fuck out of here.
You can let them down, but you gotta encourage them.
Nah.
You know, you gotta encourage. You will find your person. You know what I'm saying? You will find. Mr. She said, "What's going on?" Mrs. She said, "What's going on?" You will find your person. It's not me, baby. Listen, I don't have a problem giving you a pep talk. Like,
I ain't got the energy. You should have gave yourself a pep talk when you woke up this morning. Fuck, I gotta do it for.
That's not right.
Okay.
That's not right. Because what happens if listen, if it didn't work, If me and Miss Ty didn't work, I'm gonna pep talk the shit out of her and let her know, hey, you're a wonderful person. Your person is
you
coming.
got better energy than I got.
Your person is coming. Your light is something amazing. You're gonna find that person. It's not me, but you're gonna find that person.
All,
you know
what I'm saying? It's not. First of all, when you saying that type shit, that's not an ego stroking. It's not. You telling the motherfucker you gonna be all right, just not with me. That's worse than actually ghosting that motherfucker.
How?
Come on.
How many times have you done an interview for a job and they'll be like, "We'll call you," and they don't have no plans on calling you?
No. See, that's the thing, man. I'm realistic. So when they say we'll call you, and I'm like, listen, do I got 2 days to wait or 3 days? Oh, we'll let you know. All right, cool. I ain't get it. Thank you. Appreciate the interview. Like, we ain't about to sit here and wait around 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. Oh, they might call me. Nah, we're not doing that.
I mean, but if you really want that job, you're gonna apply yourself. You're gonna call every day.
Interviews, I don't care what kind of interview it is, right? Interviews are for personality. No interview has ever been done based off your actual qualifications. You interview based off, do this person fit for me? Do this person fit for this job? It's the same exact thing. Because in the interview, they ain't saying, yo, if you're a painter, go paint that wall. No, they talking to you about who you are, how you are, what you've done, all that type of shit. It's the same thing with a relationship.
They want to hire you off your resume based off.
They're not hiring you off your resume because it could be 19 resumes that look flyer than yours, but you was able to show enough personality that they hired you.
They never met you though.
The interview is you listen.
That's what I'm saying. That you got the interview because of your resume.
Yes. Now, there's 20 of y'all that got fire resumes, but only one of y'all gonna get a job. Whoever stands out the best, not with the resume, whoever stands out the best with the personality, that's who end up getting hired. So if you can't do that on a fucking first date, show your actual personality, then you shouldn't be fucking dating. You need to be home watching TV by your motherfucker self.
Yeah. I think you do have to separate yourself. You do have to stand out. You do have to, but Miss Ty, before you stepped out, I said, what advice would you give to someone that's out here on, a first interview? What advice would Miss Ty give?
Be yourself. Be yourself. Because, you can't, if you go as a chameleon or which I call a representative, you're not going to be able to keep that facade up for so long, right? So then you're kind of like deceiving the person because that's not the real you. So just be yourself.
I like it.
Everybody don't know how to be themselves. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
Some people think they gotta be what you want them to be versus just being them.
Yeah, that's true. And that's probably why they don't have anybody.
I think honestly, you got to come in with your best foot forward. Don't leave nothing on the table. Treat this like you're never gonna get a second date. You're never going to, come in with your best foot forward, your best effort.
Yeah.
All right. And again, if it doesn't work out, let them down easy. Don't let them down easy.
First of all, we know you fucking frauding by saying that shit.
Oh my God.
You try and get clicks and likes and shit tonight, nigga. What's going on?
No, I'm serious though. I'm serious.
Damn well you ain't doing
what does that mean, man?
I've been in situations, bro, where someone was very, very harsh with me and I ain't like it. So why would I want to put that on somebody else?
Get the fuck out of
You
here.
can let somebody down. You don't have to be like, motherfucker, don't call me no more. I ain't never talking to you again, blah, blah, blah. You don't have to be like that. And some people will.
You know why I don't mind being on shows with you, Smash? Because I like your realness. You know what I mean? But tonight you ain't that. You being real fraudulent right now, son.
How?
You know damn well you ain't doing that shit, son.
Okay. Now
you know damn well you ain't about to be like, listen, you're a great person. You're amazing.
Old me.
You just don't work for me.
Fuck no. Old me, fuck no.
You ain't grow up that much in a week, cuz.
Oh my.
me? Fuck no. I'm not even giving you a conversation at the end of this. Like, I'm gonna pay the bill and I'm gonna go ahead on about my business. New me, more refined me. I'm gonna give you a why as to why this isn't gonna work. See, some people, you ever been in a situation and you want to know why it didn't work out? I'm gonna give you that. I want to give you a reason as to why, so you're not sitting at home wondering.
Oh, you trying to give them closure? That's what you want to say?
Basically, in a sense.
You ever think maybe it's your energy that's making her energy not be good?
That could be right too. Because I've seen that.
Very good point. Very good point.
Put yourself in her shoes, right? It's your energy that's making me not be on point the way you think I should. Now you got a nerve to try to give me a fucking pep talk to let me down easy.
So I've had situations where a person didn't come off the way that they came off over the phone. And when I got there, I was disappointed. And you could tell, like I said, body language can throw the whole date off. It can throw the whole energy off. You know what I'm saying? And in my mind is, we're here. I'm already here. We're already at the table. Food's already been ordered. Might as well make the best of it. But your shift in energy can actually cause that other person's shift in energy. So now we kicking the shit, we kicking the bobos, but it's like we not really here. This is the end. Like, we're not really fucking with it. So like Raw said, your energy can shift, can make both parties uneasy. Their first date closure. I think sometimes you do though. If you spent a lot of time over the phone, you spend a lot of time talking and getting to know each other over the phone, and then you have that first date and then it doesn't work. I would give you at least the due respect of telling you why. You know what I'm saying? Because you have people out here who actually fall in love or fall for a person over the phone. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all get around each other and it's nothing like that. We see it all the time on Catfish. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You've been around people who never seen them a day in your life. But the feelings and the conversation and the vibe and shit like that will pull you in. You know? So I don't necessarily think it's closure, but I think it is enough for having a respect for the situation. Like, all right, listen, it ain't working.
Now all of a sudden you got respect. Okay.
I do. Listen. I'm a changed man, okay?
What the fuck is playing that?
You changed man?
What the fuck is playing that? I need playing to check you right now, son.
All right, look, man. I know y'all both busy people. Let everybody know what y'all got going on. We're gonna start with Miss Petty Red in the building. What you got going on, man? Where they can find you at? What's happening?
You can find me in all social media platforms, Red Lipstick Vibes. Especially here on YouTube. I spend most of my my son down here cracking up. On YouTube. What do I have coming up?
Figure out where Baltimore come from.
I'm from both places. I got a mixture of the both.
The worst at the same time. That's crazy.
Oh, no, don't do now. No, I got 3 accents now. I have a New Orleans accent, Baltimore accent, and a Gullah Geechee accent. Get me upset, then you'll hear the Geechee.
All 3 in 1. That's crazy.
All 3 in 1. I think I'm going live Sunday morning. I want to talk about, I don't know if y'all seen it, but the pastor that openly rebuked the choir director or praise team person. And I found out some information about it, why she was really upset. And it's this big thing on the internet right now. People are like calling the pastor out or whatever. So I might talk about that briefly. But, Wednesdays, I have Blueprint to the Man's Thoughts every Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Facts.
Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Every Wednesday, I host a panel of men. It's
Yep.
just me by Little Lonesome with a whole bunch of guys. And I ask them questions that the ladies wants to know and I pick their brains and traumatize them, trigger them. Yep. So yeah, that's all I got going on.
First of all, she being real modest real quick. Let them know how many subscribers you got over here on YouTube, man.
3,060.
Nice.
Crazy. My boy, what we got going on with the Enlightened Idiots, man? What's happening?
All right, man. It's your boy Raw Asas, host of the Enlightened Idiot podcast. We live every Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, only on YouTube. This week, tune in. We trying to figure out who raised y'all.
I gotta get the news so I can subscribe to your channel.
Bet that. From the dumb shit people do to the dumb shit people say to the weird dating shit that goes on. We try to figure out who the fuck raised y'all people. Because y'all too old for this shit.
It's a different world out here.
Big facts.
Shout out to brother, he said.
All right, listen. I just want y'all to know it was not my intention to go live, but Miss Ty wanted to go live. So
because I want my brother and sister to be in the chat.
So on the next episode of I'll Explain All This Later, we're gonna talk about being drunk in love. We're gonna talk about
drunk in love?
Drunk in love.
Like
drunk in love.
Like delusional in love.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So I got about 5 more episodes left this season before I take a hiatus and gotta take care of some family stuff. So we finna finish off strong. I am gonna start going back live and get my lives back popping. So this was the first one in a long time that I wanted to go live. So listen, brand new episode Monday night. Enlightened Idiots every Saturday night, right?
Every Saturday night.
Miss Ty's on YouTube every Wednesday. I just started popping back out on people's shows, and Miss Ty was the first one that I jumped back out and popped out on.
I think that's the show I was watching last week, right?
Yeah. She over there. You know, I was always wondering how she has consistently did the YouTube shit, and now you've jumped completely into the YouTube shit. Yeah. So I might have to make that jump too, man. I love YouTube, but you can find me on TikTok, man. I got a new TikTok show coming out. It's called Explain Yourself. I'm gonna turn my little series into a TikTok show, and be on the lookout for that. Listen. I appreciate everybody for stopping by tonight. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm sick as hell, so I'm finna get done.
I noticed that. I was like, I don't feel good.
But see, I called both of y'all up, so I'm like, nah, I can't waste y'all time. That ain't what we doing.
I was about to say, my nigga, because you know my schedule be ridiculous, so I actually set aside time tonight.
It's great. I forgot because then I was on another panel just before I got here.
All right, y'all. I'll catch up with y'all good people, man. I appreciate y'all for popping through. Y'all know y'all always welcome over here, man. All right, y'all. I'm out.